it's really about stigma, whether we tell ourselves something or whether somebody looks at us in a stigmatic way. We aren't our addiction, and it took people like my CC2 and others to see in us that, or to separate us from our substances, and say, and tell themselves, I know Michael's in there. I know he's in there. And I had a CC2 who, when I applied for it, said, I should not let you in this program, but I'm going to. She was a hard-nosed correctional cop, and as she rose in the ranks, apparently she saw the good in people. I was scared. I felt shame. Talk about the stigma of addiction. I was grateful to be in an institution where there was a lot less of that. There was some there with some prison guards, but for the most part, they were all on board with helping people get clean. So I was grateful for that. But those feelings of shame, guilt, of self-hatred, those went from like being at the top of who I was and how I felt to like way down here. And I was able to let a lot of things go, or work through them is maybe some better way to say it. Because like I said, I went into treatment, back into treatment right there, and there was nothing I wouldn't talk about. I went from getting my internship hours in 2015, becoming certified, working for the next 5 years in prison, to becoming a program director of a MAT program. When somebody walks up to me and says, Michael, thank you, shakes my hand, or I see that somebody comes in, gives one of my counselors a hug, that's amazing. We just won somebody back. Somebody now gets to live a life that they should have had all along. I have a good job. I have a staff that's amazing. I always thought that I was gonna never get out of prison. I was never gonna be other than my addiction. And today I work in providing treatment for people who think the same way of themselves. If I had anything to share with anybody, it's that you're not that person. You're not your addiction. Your substances don't rule your life. They do not rule your life. And that there are people who don't stigmatize you and that are truly there in the most caring, compassionate way to help you, lead you down the path. You're not alone. We've been there and we're still here.